You better paint your face up in your favorite disguise with your button-down lips, roll blind eyes with your empty smile. Hungry heart, feel the fire rising from the filthy past. Nerves and tatters at the cockle show shutters. Hammers butter down your door, you better run. I know it's out June. Shite, really. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. You better run all day, run all night. Dirty feelings, taking your girlfriend out tonight. Park the car well out of sight. They catch you in the backseat trying to pick her up. Gonna send you back to mother in a cover box and run. Yes, that's just trying to get the guitar in tune, warming it up, so to speak. Waiting for Larry. sent him out the old link for a jam. It's supposed to be a jam tonight. I better augment that. That's pub lock in. Jamming with Harry. Oh, just waiting for the pimp. And for watching, well, the lurkers of the day. And then, what is it? And in banks around the world, every creed, every religion, Christian, Muslim, Jew, got down on their knees and prayed. How you wonder? Homeward now in Hiawatha. And you are going homeward. But pleasant was the landscape round her. I remember I used to have to learn that poem in school. But it's cool to see you one day. There you are, Larry. Are you coming in to play the drums, man? This is supposed to be a jam to get away from the drama and the bullshit of the flat earth ongoing drama-rama. Do you see the link, man? Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. I'll give you 9 minutes and 11 seconds. Take as much time as you need, man. Where have you been? It's alright, we know where you've been. You've been in the spotlight, filling in time. Looking for more. You bought a guitar, punish your ma. How's it going, Gav? In the chat, man. Didn't like school, but you know you're nobody's fool. So welcome to a machine. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. Where have you been? It's alright, we know Can't remember the lyrics, people. Just as well. Don't want Roger and the gang coming after me. So welcome to the machine. Know you had a cure, know you went astray. You stay awake to drive the dreams you had away, and you wanted to believe in the hands of love, hands of love. Hands full of heavens came across the land. Dogs started crying like a broken-hearted man, and the howling wind, and the howling wind. Now deeper in the black, deeper in the white. See the stars shining like a nail in the night. Healing, healing, healing. Love in the stars that were shining from the fire. Hands in his pocket, finger on the steel. So it happens, how the good feeling was. Peter, 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 my love, my love, my love, my love. My love, how's the love? How's the love? How's the love? How's the love? It's like a U2 into a Floyd, you know, never goes. Time for a break. We're all waiting for Larry with his drums. I'll play something in the meantime that won't have any copyright strikes. Just go straight for the old You're all right, Larry. Take your time, man. Let me see. This is cool. This is Simon Shack's song, and it's called Democracy. Quite apt.
You're asking for my opinion. You're asking me how I choose. Then you're telling me how to vote. Telling me how to choose. Go back 2 steps. Then look deep into my eye. And see the difference. This is democracy. This is democracy, baby. I say, this is democracy. This is democracy. Democracy.
The fuck?
Looks like it's real, so real on the surface. Looks like it's real, so real. The levels of insanity are there for all of us to see. It's what you call reality, just relativity. The reality of reality on TV. This life is real, so real on the surface. Looks like it's real, so real on the surface. The levels of insanity are there for all of us to see. It's what you call reality, just relativity. The reality of reality. The reality of reality. The reality. The reality. Take me back to the good old olden days, but nothing ever seemed to bother me. bother me, bother me. Take me back to the good old days, when nothing ever seemed to bother me, to bother me, to bother me. For all my previous life, all of my previous life. Take me back to the good old olden days, when nothing ever seemed to bother me, to bother me. Take me back to the good old olden days, when nothing ever seemed to bother me, to bother me, to bother me. For all of my previous life. Take me back to the good old, to the good old olden days, when nothing ever seemed to bother me. The good olden days. It doesn't take too much time to realize that you are alive. It doesn't take too much time to realize that you are alive. You're such a liar, such a liar. I don't know what to make of you. I don't know what to make of you. It doesn't take too much time to realize that you are a liar. I don't know what to make of you. I don't know what to make of you. I know you're a liar. I don't know what to make of you. I don't know what to make of you. It doesn't take too much time to realize that you are alive. It doesn't take too much time to realize that you are alive. You're such a liar, such a liar. I don't know what to make of you. I don't know what to make of you. It doesn't take too much time to realize that you are a liar. I don't know what to make of you. I don't know what to make of you. I know you're a liar. I don't know what to make of you. I don't know what to make of you. Look at yourself. It's not something it's hard to do. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. I wish I could tell. Look at yourself. As the moon goes up, the anguish comes down. You're feeling like a butterfly, soaring away. You're not the only one knocking on the door of lights. The lights that define our lives. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Who's knocking on the door? You're not the only one. Keep knocking on the door. Keep knocking on the door. And one fine day we will knock it down. Knocking on the door of life. You're not the only one. Who's knocking on the door? You're not the only one. Knocking on the door of life.
There you are, Larry. Hang on, man. Turn off that. There you are, Larry. You finally found it in.
Holy smokes, I feel like I just gave birth to a computer scientist.
You must have did some sort of weird theory of relativity to finally find the link.
Well, you know what? I was sitting at my computer and we're spinning so quickly that I ended up in the kitchen. Then I was back in the living room and all this. Oh my goodness. I was all over the place.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sandra Bullock probably waved at you as you were flying by.
Something like that. Yeah, I did wave at you when I was flying by. Did you see me? I was up there.
All I saw was a little sort of harness like whizzing by.
Exactly. Yes.
With weird mannequin legs attached to it, you know. But onwards and upwards. This is the weirdest thing. Finally got you in here. Gav, man, the same place I sent the same. You know, like when you're on Google Hangouts in our little box here.
Right.
And you click on the plus sign and add people. and
Yes.
flattered after party, and like yourself, Larry, you just type in L and Larry appears, and
Yep.
bada bing. And it's the same. It's the same out there with Gav, man. There's no difference. Here, I'm here in my intergalactical Dell station.
Cheers, mate.
Hang on, I have something to show you, man.
Oh boy, here we go.
Where the fuck is it gone now? Houston, we have a problem. I don't know if
there we go.
I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can hold it up.
Oh wow, is that the one you made?
Yeah. Can you read the label? I got labels printed. How pretentious, Ma.
I can't read it. It's a little blurry. What does it say?
Hang on.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Joey's Super Rock or Bocce.
Joey Superbach. Simple as that, man. I'm not
Nice.
Yeah. My mouse fell on the floor and the channel changed on the TV. Well, these days, when I say when the channel changed, I mean the fucking tab. Hang on, man.
I actually put up the black screen behind me because every time that I'm on, it's like you see all my junk and tools against the back wall and everything. So I put it up.
Yeah, I'm
make it a little
further back.
pleasant.
But yeah, that's the Joey Superbox, the first beer I ever tried, and it was so nice. I tested it out on my son and his friend. I gave them a few beers. Go and try that.
Yeah.
You see, I know.
Hey, use them as a guinea pig. Use them as a guinea pig. Listen, if they don't get sick, it's okay to drink.
No, that sounded so weird, didn't it? No, I honestly no. It just as it turned out, Jeez, Dad, you're making beer, yeah. I gave it to them about a week ago, just to try it out, and it was grand. It wasn't like I was waiting for them to keel over or whatever. In fact, the reports came back from them that it was so fucking good. I went ahead and got some labels as a laugh, and I gave them a 6-pack and said, "There you go. There's Joey Superbock."
Is it more like
That's an aside.
No, European.
It's
European beer.
Yeah, it's
a lot different than obviously here.
Yeah, it's basically a pilsner. It's a. If I could get a fucking. I have a glass here that had wine in it earlier on, but so.
Okay.
Yeah, which I made myself as well, Larry. That's me, Merlot.
Actually, I actually enjoy. I enjoy like Bass Ale, which is a European beer. No, it's kind of thick.
There's just to show you, right? It's an actual beer. It has a head and all that. See? Right, and that's poured into a wine glass. But it is. It's a pilsner. It's like a lager. It's a general lager, man.
Nice. Right? Nice.
And there's nothing fucking wrong with it. And I'm not sort of boasting ranking. It's the first time I ever tried making beer. Yeah, it's cool, man. And do you know something? The amount of fucking when you're trying to find tips for brewing the beer, like I've been doing wine and mead for fucking years. Well, I've been doing wine for years. Mead was a new thing as well. But the point is, flattered little tippets here and there, conspiracy central here and there, that kind of thing. Man, the amount of fucking home brewers that are already tuned in to what's going on. It's amazing. So,
cheers, mate.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
I'm drinking fucking lager out of a wine glass. How bloody pretentious.
Here, wait a second. I'll do you one better. Hold on a second.
I'll zoom in a bit. I'm a bit fucking out there. Someone might fly back in the background, with a fucking harness or something, Fucking lager out of a wine glass.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. One moment. One moment.
One moment.
One moment. I get beer.
In the memorial worlds of our Vincent.
Okay, here we go. My great grandmother's actual China tea set.
Excellent. I saw that before. You took that out before, man. Fair play to you.
Exactly. Has beer in it. Cheers.
Yep.
Cheers to Dell.
Cheers to you, Larry, and your lovely granny and her tea set, man.
Actually, I think I swallowed a bug. Okay.
I'll get rid of the wine glass now, and I'll just drink the rest of the beer out of the bottle.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go back to the can. Thanks. That's kind of funny. I'm not sure.
You see the bottles,
I'm
man.
sorry,
That's another story. You see these? They're the ceramic lids, right? As you know, like a throwback to the old Grolsch days. And
yes.
I actually bought them separately just to have them, right? So it's like, you know, return your empties.
Yeah.
I'm literally cheap
exactly.
washer at the moment as well, you know.
Yeah, I recycle like all the aluminum cans and everything else, aluminum, metal, scrap, everything, and recycle everything. You know, when I bring it to the scrap yard, and it you know, it's more of recycling. All right, I get a few bucks back. It's not much. It pays for gas and a couple things or whatever. I do it though because why not? Why am I going to put it? Because I have a commercial account for my garbage pickup, and everything just goes like into a big hole. It's like, why do that? Like, all right, let's recycle some of the things we can recycle. Obviously, aluminum is one of them, or metals, or you know, batteries, or everything else, and it's better off to recycle. They can refurbish them.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on earlier, but it just kind of got a little.
Oh.
I came in like midway on the other conversation, so I can't.
Channel, complete with P Shay and freaking Antonio and all that. No, that's a different place, another time, it's not here, man. That's why I'm here now.
Yeah, exactly. I came on. It was running like over six plus hours, and I joined. I jumped on because I was busy doing something else, and I'm listening, and I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Like, and so it's hard for me to comment because I don't know the whole.
Yeah, and I'm not going to comment either because, fuck's sake, I've already commented enough about various things, and people need to make their own bloody minds up about stuff, and hence, I said to you, man, I'm going to do. I went to bed tonight, and I was just happening still listening because it kept going on. This was before the the major freakouts, and I was listening on my tablet, and hence, fucking outside radio, a view from the bog. That's what I had on my tablet because I was trying to sort out tablet for posting stuff on the view for the bog. So when I clicked on, that's how I was the view from the bog. But like I was like, fuck's sake. I actually got back up, and here I am sitting room again with all that stuff to have a jam with yourself. And I know the
exactly.
way.
Well, that's
the way I've been going.
I'm sorry. I talked over you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Finally we finally got here. Like while I was waiting for you, I was tuning it and murdering a couple of songs, making the fucking names of some of them. But waiting for you. And it's grand, man. I'm just making a smoke now, and I'm just thinking, this is, I'd rather be doing this now than fucking, we've seen enough of this fucking drama.
Yeah.
And it's the reason for the drama as well is for all to see, basically, so.
Del, I actually spoke to a friend today. Lovely young. I mean, she's in her 30s. Don't get the wrong idea. She's in her 30s, and we had a conversation for a while because she is a type that is like, oh, you're one of those people with a conspiracy of blah 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 blah. After about 45 minutes, I was like, hey. You know what? And I sent her a link on social media. I'm like, hey, just check this out, and you make up your own mind, and we'll talk.
Yeah.
Not pushing it or anything else. Just throwing out some facts. And this is a young lady who's actually had some college experience and different things. Very, very intelligent, and she can make up her own mind. And by the end of the conversation, she's like, well, I don't believe we're spinning. And I was like, okay, right there, stop. Okay, now, and I gave her, sent her a couple of videos to watch, the 200 proofs, a couple different things that folks have done. And I said, hey, check these out. We'll chat, we'll have a conversation. And it just kind of rolled off from there. And, after that, I had to go get some. By the way, the reason I said 10 minutes is because I had to run down because I realized I was almost out of cigars and the store was going to close. And I'm like, I can get cigars. Okay, so that's why it took 10 minutes.
You're only one day away from a fucking a cigar fucking, zombie fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I'll be known as a cigar guy. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Gav was looking for a link to actually jump in.
Yeah, he already got the fucking link. He's like you, second fucking time lucky. Hang on.
I don't know how. You're lucky enough I can turn this damn thing on, let alone use it.
I have a good mind to just put the link in the bloody,
No.
Yeah. Well, that would be the thing.
No.
At the same
No. Yeah, because I have some pretty ugly people that like troll me, not necessarily you, and
all of the ugly people, and a lot of them fucking don't like me either, man. And but
okay.
At the same time, I already said. Here's the thing: I'm not going to put the link into the chat, right? But at this, Gav, will you check I sent it to you. Adding somebody to the fucking call brings them in. You got it the second time, man, Larry. It's the same thing, isn't it? Like, click on the top, add.
Yeah,
right. I'm going to do it again. I'm doing it here on the camera in front of you.
Okay.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine. I actually got it through because as we all know, when you have a YouTube account and so forth, you have a separate email address, and that's actually where it went to. It wasn't on the Google Hangout. So,
well, that's all honestly between yourself and Google Hangouts, because I only just clicked the button there, and I've done it again now with Gav. Gav, I've sent it to you again, man, and the same with yourself, Wanda. I sent it to you as well.
Okay, hold on. Give it a second. Yeah, just give it a second, because it'll go to your whatever email, your personal email account that you have. It will go there, and that's where it'll be like, okay, Dell invited you to a hangout, and then you have to copy and paste.
Oh, geez.
And that's how I got it. What's that, Dell?
No, I'm just sorry that you had to go through so much bloody procedures just to come into the pub.
Oh yeah, no.
comes, man. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. You don't need people fucking waving flags and stopping everybody, and then they're painting double yellow lines on the road. You know?
Right. I've actually seen, and it was kind of, I mean, it was funny and a little bit morbid. There was like a dead groundhog or something in the road, and actually somebody took a picture of it, because when they striped the road, they just went over the groundhog, and the groundhog had it was dead and sitting there, and it actually had stripes over its back, and it just kept painting down the road. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you people? Seriously?
Fucking
Yeah.
Just, oh, I'm sorry, I ran over you, so I'm going to paint you, and
Exactly.
you've been immortalized.
Yeah.
You know what you've shared, don't you?
Now we're being dazzled by Gav.
No, you know what you've shared? You've put
What, man?
Dal has added Wanda and Funacha to the Hangout. So you didn't add me, you've added somebody else.
No, those people were added as well. Will you stop showing the fucking
I'm not.
private?
I'm showing hangouts.google.com. I'm not showing the Hangout window, mate. I know what I'm showing because I know how to use it properly. But
You
what
don't
I'm
see
telling
where
you
I
is,
added.
2 minutes ago, you added me to the Hangout. 21 minutes ago, you added Wanda and somebody called Funacha, which isn't me. So you've added the wrong person, is what I'm trying to tell you.
All right, no, I added them as well. Can you not go back further and see that I
No,
added
because
you?
2 minutes ago it tells me you've added me. So maybe you thought that you clicked me and you just didn't click me. That's all. But all I'm trying to tell you is 2 minutes ago is when you added me to the Hangout.
I apologize, man. Well, you're here now, so that's
Right,
good.
let me stop this here, and then nobody sees the link. And there we go. How are we doing, guys?
Good, Gav. Good to see you, man. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Trying to fix my headset so that it comes through the left-hand side. Make some noise. Yeah, that's it. Sweet. I've got a dodgy headset because I keep pulling the wire.
Come on, Gav. You know me. You know me well enough. I'm going to do something like that. You know I'm going to do something goofy. Come on.
You should try plugging in wires and wires and wires from guitars into fucking, mixing desk. You know what it is, Gav, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all good fun, man.
I'm not. Oh, I'm bloody flabbergasted by Google Hangouts at the moment.
It's a pain in the ass, man. It really is. I mean, sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. It's dodgy. Like I said, I refreshed 10 times and still nothing come up, but it's because you didn't add me. Never mind, not to worry, man. I'm here.
You're fucking added now. I added you somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Welcome, my son. Come on, anyway, Larry. We were supposed to have a jam. This was what the whole point of this fucking hangout was. Go on, man. Play the acoustic. You've got it there.
No, I was playing. What the hell's that song? I forget the name of the song. I can't play guitar. You know that. Okay, now I'm warmed up. Here we go.
That was quick.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh man.
I think I broke these things. Okay, here we go.
Okay, man, what are we going to play?
Anything you want. Take us away. What do you want to play? Some original, something you wrote, or sounding Roger Waters type of thing?
Dude, Roger Waters, man. That's weird. Just do bit of Delacroix, bit of Roger Waters, bit of Pink Floyd, bit of U2.
Okay, here we go. Actually, cheers, Del. Actually, what was it? Who did the concert? Jimmy Buffett actually did a live concert last night. It was actually pretty cool live on YouTube.
Oh man, I didn't see that. Oh.
Yeah.
That
I
is,
love all the
can you
jamming.
hear that? Yeah.
I love the jamming, man.
Am I too loud? Dill, if I'm too loud, just turn my volume down.
You're fine, man. Paint your face up in your favorite disguise with your button down lips. Roll the blind eyes with your empty smiles. Hungry heart, feel the bile rising from your guilty part. Nerves in tatters and the cockle shell shutters. Hammers batter down your door, you better run.
Let's see if we can keep in time here.
You're That's it. Keep going, man. Keep going, man. Don't stop.
So good, that guitar, man.
Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run. Better bend your face up in your favorite skies with your button down lips. Roll the blind eyes with your empty smile. Hungry heart, feel the fire rising beneath your feet past. Nerves stutters, the cocky shell shudders. Better down you go, you better run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Better run all day and run all night. Keep it dirty feeling deep inside. If you're taking your girlfriend out tonight, you better phone the car well out of sight. She's trying to pick her life. Gonna send you back to mother in a cover, but you better run. Good man. That was cool.
That was pretty good. That's it. It was like it was like kind of a knockoff and going back and forth. I like it. I like the solo too. That was pretty cool.
That's just freaking just me without an array of effects. Just a bit of echo.
No, it sounds good. No, it on my side it came through clear. I try. That's why I use brushes when I play. And you know, Del, we've talked about this before. If I use sticks when I play, it'll like overpower and the sound cuts off back and forth. I think with the brushes, it's kind of, you know, it makes it softer and quieter, so you can still hear both of us.
And I'm trying to do the same with the guitar. You know, just keep it down when the high pitch. I hope it didn't clip. You know, I'm trying to keep the clipping down to the minimum. You know.
Oh, it sounded good, mate. It sounded
Yeah, no.
good. When you were saying about the echo as well, you know, a little bit of an echo always makes it sound better, I think.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
I'm sorry,
Not
Del. Go
too
ahead.
much, but just a little bit of a reverb or something.
Yeah, well,
Makes it
that
sound
song
nice.
actually calls for a full delay, and that's what I had on. But what I'm talking about is the peak, the clips, so that the clips don't knock out, the drums or the vocal, So what? Could you hear everything there? In well, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
as
yeah, yeah. Of course, man. It sounded good
good man.
Oh, it did.
Thanks, Gav.
Good.
to me. It did anyway. I don't know. Let's have a look in the chat.
I haven't looked at this.
The chat.
Yeah, actually,
There's only 6 people watching.
Yeah. They're all going on eBay looking for fucking earplugs.
I love it.
that's great, man.
Flattered earplugs.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's people who jump in, jump out. Go ahead.
I got that in Portugal. It's like a porcelain nice little knob with on the end is a cork and you can just stick it into a bottle. But I suppose it could be a flat earth earplug.
What, for an elephant?
Yeah, I suppose.
Actually, Dell, I'm going to send you my address. Send that to me. I'm going to use it on my ex-wife's mouth.
I was a couple of them, man. They're like inverted corks, and then you just add your own concept on top of them.
Well, wait a second. Can you add attachments to that, or is that just like the cork? That's it.
We need a 3D print for the next part of this scenario. Oh, fake, man.
Where's your bucket of ale gone, Del?
It's gone into bottles, man. The last time you saw me, I had a brew going on, didn't I?
Yeah, last time, mate.
That's
been a
it.
while.
Man, that's it.
Is it? Nice, mate.
That's it.
How is it?
It's grand. It's like 4.5%. Well, that's my fucking measurement on it. It's probably nearer 5. But the point is, it's fucking doing Aldi and Lidl out of a fucking 6-pack a week, isn't it?
Hey, man, I bet it tastes better as well because you made it yourself.
That's the point.
It's got a lot of love in it.
Yeah, it's grand,
Nice, mate.
Nice. Like, when you start something, you look after it, It's like all the other stuff, just fucking look after it, don't you? And it's not, it's like kind of a reawakening from years ago when you do stuff for yourself anyway, And I used to make like wine maybe 20 years ago. I'm old enough to say that, It's weird, but it's true. And it's kind of like, back to basics for me.
Yes. It's a good point. Yeah, back to basics. I like that. I like that term. I love that term. Actually, I don't like it. I love that term. Back to basics.
Yeah. Well, it sounds a bit cliched and a bit, whatever, but it's true. When it's heartfelt, it's real and it's true. I'd rather be doing stuff like that than just, I don't know, I'm not even going there because this is where, we're having a jam session tonight. So
Exactly. Yep. Just hanging out and jamming, man. That's it.
So much.
No stress.
No stress. No calling names and no any of that bullshit.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
And I wasn't even sure of, what I even kind of walked into, and after listening for a little while, I'm like, oh man. And then I'm glad, Del, I'm glad you were out there, and you're like, hey, Larry, I want to jam, and I'm like, hell yeah! It's almost like somebody saying, hey, let's do karate in the garage. Yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah.
I just went to bed, but I used my tablet to just listen to it as I was, I was hearing it, and I got back up, and then I saw the chat, and I went, fuck,
Yeah. Well, because
Out of-
as a musician, Del, and I've said this before, and listen, I play by ear. I can hear something or just join in and just play. And as I'm sure you were just like kind of, just about to doze off, you hear who's talking and what they're talking about, even though you're kind of half out and you're like, what the hell's going on? And then obviously you can recognize sounds or who's talking or anything like that. And you just get back up and, I don't mean to keep you up this late. I really apologize because I didn't.
You're grand, man. I'm keeping myself up this late. That's like, when you see red, white, and blue flashing behind you, and you automatically pull over because you expect them to fucking and they don't, and they come up and they go, "Do you know why I stopped you? You didn't stop me. I stopped me."
I have a good one for that.
That's not being fucking smart. That's just being fucking truthful.
Yeah, I have a good one for that. A friend of mine told me one time.
Sorry, Larry. Go on.
A friend of mine got stopped, and it's an older gentleman. He's very, very well off. I believe he's got to be almost 70 now. And he told me this. He got stopped, and this guy's a power player. He got stopped in his Jaguar, for whatever, maybe speeding or something like that. I forget what it was. And the cop came up to his window and he goes, "You know why I stopped you?" And he said, "You're lost and you need directions." And I'm like, "No, you didn't." He said, "Yeah, I did." He said the cop started laughing so hard. He's like, "All right, just go."
Just go. Yeah, that's it. That's a much funner one than just like, if they actually do, stop you, because you stop. You've already consented, so you stop.
Yeah.
Go onto your emergency. No, I'm the emergency apparently because they've stopped behind me.
Yeah, wave them around. They go like, yeah, come on, go around, go around, go around.
Yep, yeah. That's so the weird part, man. Fucking hell. Just you want the fucking easy way to get probably kicked into jail and arrested for them, but that's not the way it is. These people have a particular, they got that brainwashing, the common purpose, and all that shit. But at the end of the day, they still fucking swear, allegedly swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. And I know I'm only talking about Ireland, but it's the same in England. They swear to uphold, subjects' rights or whatever, But that's not what we see going on,
Right. So, yeah, correct.
But basically, if one of these little, and it might be easier for me now because I'm like 50, I'm actually 53 now at this stage, fuck's sake. But when you're getting older when you see the cops and the fucking all these little people, fresh-faced little fuckers dressed up in the costumes. You know what I mean? You're older. But at the same time, you basically just say, I would say to him, you've sworn a contract, basically, That's not what I'm saying to him, but like in the light of they've sworn a contract, right? Under God, so help us God, I accept your oath of office. And if you have a problem with that, go tell your boss. Right? That's the confusing one. But
it's almost almost like they sold out or something.
What do you reckon, Gav?
I'm just gonna nod and agree, mate.
Agree.
I wish I was on cam. I wish I had a cam. Yeah.
All
Nod and
right.
agree.
I'll give you a pass. Put yourself on camera. You're a shill, man.
I've been on cam on Hillbillies, mate, but I can't do cam at the moment.
Now, come
Yeah,
on.
so I've seen Gav on camera, and I know why he doesn't want to turn it on. He's not that good looking.
Exactly,
I'm
Larry.
ugly, mate. Yeah, I'm ugly, man. I've got to be careful. I'm the same creed as Larry, you know. I got to be careful, man.
Yeah, I got you. No, I got you. I've seen Gav on camera before.
No, yeah. I mean, if I had one, mate, I would, but I don't. I could use my phone, but I like purposely busted the cameras on my phone so that I couldn't be watched by people, you know. So
I got you.
I have a
got it.
soldering iron to the motherboard on the camera spots because I used to fix iPhones, so I knew how to break them. So that's how I busted them.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I just and for anybody watching this in the future, yes, I have seen Flat Earth After Party, which is Gav, and I have seen him. He is a real person. I've seen him playing his Xbox,
Just for future, just for
computer stuff, and everything else, and yeah, exactly.
I will vouch for Flat Earth After Party Gav for the past 2 years in the Flat Earth scene. As if that means anything, as if, Dell vouching for anyone means anything, but just for what it's worth. But yeah, I don't know. I think the last time I saw you might have been about a year ago, and I can't even remember. I wouldn't pick you out in the lineup now, man.
Okay.
I'm not being facetious.
Oh, well, I would pick him out in the lineup. He's my screensaver, so I've had him for a year.
What? What? That's freaky, man.
Every screensaver that fucking Gav has is one of these dazzling gifts. So they'll just be watching.
No, Gav, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just making a joke.
I am joking, but like at the same time, all that shit is going on, isn't it? Just out there in the MK Ultra galleries, it's all right. I have 3 years of fucking Alan Watt in my head.
I'm the one on the left.
So I'll give you a pass on that one.
I'm real.
Oh yeah.
We're not all doomed, as much as they'd like to tell us. It's like the Alan Jones.
That was on a pub crawl, that man. You see the black stamp on that hand, and you see the red stamp on the other hand. That was when in my drinking days, man. I don't know how old that picture is.
Man, you don't have to expose yourself.
No, I don't give a shit, man. I'm not shy. I don't hide, mate. That's me. I'm on the left.
Okay.
My left.
Can we have a picture of you on the right?
Hey, no, that's my sister's boyfriend on the right.
Oh man, please, I'm sorry, right? I didn't know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Show me a picture of you on the right.
But don't worry about it. It's all good. Right, stop sharing that shit. Cool. There we go.
Yeah, I can't draw. If I were to draw like a soliloquy of Gav, it would be like a head with like the little legs and 2 arms and hey, look at me, wee.
I'll go one for you, Larry. Right? This isn't
all right,
but just sort of take it into the ether, and as I'm strumming, and if you can get a drum beat to it, we'll see what happens. That's what it's all jamming, right? and you don't know where you've been. I hear the chain snap out from this all-consuming grave. I need a way to wake up in the morning and not feel so strange. I've seen a way. With a bit of love, everything will be okay. I need a change. Wake up in the morning without the pain. Where you been? Break all your horizons. You don't know where you've been. I need a change. Snap out from this broken consuming grave. I need a way. Wake up in the morning and I feel so strange. I've seen a way. With a bit of love, everything will be okay. I need a change. See life more clearly. Without this rain. Nice one, man. Thanks, Larry.
Sounded good, man. Sounded a bit like some like African ring dance music. Well,
You like that song, Gavin? Seriously.
yeah, it sounded good though, mate. Yeah, it did.
Go.
I love all that stuff with touchy guitar, mate. Really. Play all day, every day, if I could. Leonard Skinner and all that as well, you know. Yeah, I love all that.
Yeah. Keep going, man.
I need sticks. I need sticks for this one.
Need some cowbell.
That sounds better, man. Turn you down a little bit. Just you can.
And you can't forget the ending.
Fucking brilliant. That's fucking brilliant, man.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding around. Having a good time. Having a good time with good friends.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No, hang on. I'll turn you back up a bit now. I just turned down the drum bit so that it wouldn't be clipping, and I think it came out fucking cool, man.
That's cool. No, it's good. I've always said, Del, on the Hangouts, you know, I can't tell because I can only hear me playing, and that's why I usually use you know, the brushes, because I can still hear you as we're playing. Excuse me. And I'm not sure if it like cuts out or anything. So I've always said, you know, if you need to turn me down or something like that, definitely, you know, turn it down or adjust it or something.
It did then. When you were on the drums, it was overpowering Del speaking.
Yeah, but I shut up when Larry went into his drum trip because that was the trip. Because, you know, don't forget, tonight's show is jamming. So when music starts, shut up.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Yeah,
it's all right. I don't say much anyway.
Yeah, Gav, you're always pretty quiet. I mean, you did actually. You started to become pretty pretty popular with the Flat Earth After Party and stuff like that. And unfortunately, it went a different direction. Yeah, exactly. And we won't go there. It was unfortunate because the idea of it was really pretty cool. Okay,
it was fun.
After all this information's out there, everything is out there. And it's like, wow. And then, okay, well, afterwards, let's have like, and I like how Del Croy does it as well. Del has like Del's Pub, and everybody gets together at the pub or a local place or whatever, and you're like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think?
I tried to do was make it.
Let's go to the Jacks now. I'll be back in a minute, though.
So I used to have the people on, and then I used to offer the people in the chat, a chance to come on and say their piece. You know, because
exactly.
A lot of people used to do that. So, well, nobody used to do that, which is why I come up with the forum. So, yeah, it was good. Yeah, people enjoyed it. People missed it. I know that, but I had to do what I had to do.
Understood. I mean, I totally understand that. Unfortunately, I noticed because I was on the first one you did actually. And we were, I was on there, you were there, and several others after, and I was kind of new in that experience type of thing. And it was a really good conversation. Had a lot of fun, just like joking around about different things and everything else. And then by the time the second or third one came around, it got like taken over by a certain group, and I'm like, okay. Not so cool. And then you're like, okay, listen, I'm out of here. And I understood why you did that. I respect you for doing that. I honestly, I do. Because I know we've never talked about this or spoken about it. I had an idea of why you did that, and I appreciate the fact that you did that, because you're like, okay, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys soon. And I appreciated that. That's the respect to you.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad that I found my way back.
Yeah, well, you're always around. You're always around. The circles are always welcome. I mean, come on. know.
Yeah, I'm friends with everyone, man.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't heard a negative thing about you from anyone. From anyone, anytime, anywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
no.
I don't do that shit, mate. I don't see the point. Yeah, obviously, I have
Yeah,
my
exactly.
own opinions on stuff, but I don't publicize that. I'll never
Eggs.
come out with my opinions on a public hangout because there's no need. It's drama.
Thank you.
Are
Thank
we
you.
talking drama again? Are we, for feck's sake?
No.
Oh no. This is
How many back?
it's anti drama. It's anti drama, if anything.
It's not
Anti
going to be.
drama.
No, it's not going to be Google Hangout Street tonight, though.
No, it can feck off.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck that shit, man. Anyway, come on, keep jamming. Give us a tune. That was the cue to start playing music, guys. What the-
That's probably Larry's cue. Larry's fecked off now.
No, he's gone, man. He's gone to the fridge to get a beer.
Yeah, I just got a beer and it just. Did you hear that puff? That was from this thing. No?
Pop. Yeah,
Beckett, nice one.
in a gross bottle.
No, but it's not a Grosh bottle. It's actually a bottle that's made by a company that makes the ceramic tops. Grosh don't do ceramic tops anymore, man. If they're all plastic. Shit.
Are they? Oh, I
That-
don't know, man. I don't drink anymore.
Well, I'm sorry for you, and you're sorry for me.
No, I smoke a lot of weed instead, I don't need that alcohol shit.
Man, we all have our own. What would you call it? Poisons.
Forte.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
the big fucking noises are trying to poison everybody. So take your poison.
Yeah. And and I think it was before Gav joined, actually. Excuse me. I was speaking with somebody who I've been friends with for a couple of years, and she is so anti truther.
Mhm.
I got her to the point where she said, "Okay, so we're not spinning," and I said, "That's actually good. That's
Shit.
actually good. I'm gonna stop there." I gave her a couple of videos to hey, go check this out, and we'll have a conversation. And it's real simple. I mean, once you put those glasses on, let me put them on. Here we go. You're like, oh shit. Pardon me, Del. I didn't mean to swear on your channel. Then at that point you're like,
Swear all you want, for feck's sake.
at that point, and actually, she'll be over in a couple of days because I said, hey, come on over. Maybe she'll going to hang out when I'll do a hangout or something like that. She'll join, and I'm going to show her a ton of videos. I mean, I've already sent her a couple, with the proofs and different things, and we've been through. And on the other side, it's kind of funny because she's sending me some of the things that I saw like 2 years ago, like how to, debunking the flat earth or debunking the spin or whatever the hell it was or something. I'm like, yeah, I saw it a long time ago. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying it.
Yeah,
It was kind of funny. And she's a nice person, a very nice person. I wish her all the best with what she does.
Yeah.
It was just kind of interesting because when you first talk to somebody about it, they don't immediately. Well, of course, they're not going to immediately get it. They're going to have to look into it or something like that. They try to push it away, like no.
It's kind of like the dodo.
And then yeah.
I'm telling you, that fucking thing is going to be out there, but at the same time, it's going to be mockery.
Of course,
Anyway.
everything is going to be.
Just as you were saying that, I've just looked at my subs and Poncho Pete is on with, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Can I have 6 dodo nuggets with flat earth sauce, please? Oh dear.
No,
So
no,
how's that for some synchronicity for you?
that was already out there beforehand, and
Yeah, maybe it was, but I didn't check.
all the drama with all, you know, Pete and Antonio and all. That's not here. You know, that's
Mhm.
the point. You know, that's
Yeah, just stating a fact. What's
point.
online at the moment?
hmm There's only so many places where people can, you know. It's Andrea Sensi used to be the fucking main place to go if you wanted to see people calling each other cretins and, you know,
Mm-hmm.
all that bullshit. You can see all that. No, you can't, because apparently he deleted all his videos. So, you know, but that was a visual thing. I remember seeing it, and like, where are we going with that? The whole point is to have a jam, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, actually, Dell, have you been to FPV Angels channel?
I have many a time, because FBD Angels channel sort of plays uh, all the things that other people might have missed over, you know, the past year or week or whatever, you know, which is cool.
Yes.
Kind of like keeping the tabs on what's going on, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it just keeps streaming.
I
It keeps streaming 24.
yeah. A shout out to, you know, FDB Angels channel, because you know, because we can.
Yeah, another nice guy.
Actually, he actually does the drone thing, and he has his own drone and flies it around into the old abbeys and stuff like that, and the old castles and everything else, and it is just absolutely breathtaking to watch. And of course, he's got music playing in the background.
I
It's just awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
I've mixed up the channels, so you know. Sorry, man. That sounds like one that. Hello?
Nope.
Yep.
You're,
Nobody's in, man. Just us three.
Yeah, just us. Yep.
yeah.
The chat's pretty dead, man. Don't know where everyone's at. Everyone's hiding.
They're probably in the drama land.
Yeah, probably.
Let's just have
That's a
floating down through the clouds. Memories come rushing up to meet me now, but in the space between the heavens and the corner of some fallen field, I had a dream. I had a dream. Goodbye, Max. Goodbye, Mom. After the service, when you're walking slowly to the car, and the silver in our hair shines in the cold November air. You hear the tolling bells, touch the circle of a bell, as the drops rise beneath the rumble of a bell. take a thrill and hold on to the dream. Enough to eat. Old heroes shuffle safely down the street. Can't speak out loud about your doubts and fears. What's wrong? No one ever disappears. You never had a stand at his shoes. Kicking in the door. Relax on both sides of the tracks and maniac. Don't blow holes. Bandsmen by remote control. Everyone has recourse to the law. No one kills children anymore. No one kills children anymore. Night after night, all our loves swirls away. They're strange. On the earth, sun, gonna feel, gonna sleep soon. What's done is done. And I just write up this final scheme. Eating of the dream. Eating of the dream.
Get carried away.
Hey, man.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was practicing.
No, keep going, man. That's fucking brilliant. I was just looking for. Life goes on. Heard you say, what do you care anyway? Hey, baby, that time, tasting gold, new way of life, so very old. Everywhere I go now, those memories linger on. I gotta keep on trying. Through it, I know, never try at all. Goes on. Heard you say, what do you care anyway? Hey, once I used to understand the time long forgotten that those helping hands, but everywhere I go now, those memories linger on, and I keep on trying. Through it, I know, never try at all. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Do you know anyway? I want to understand. Love forgotten love. Helping everywhere I go now. Those memories linger on. Hell, I wanna keep on trying. Throw it out, no, never try at all. Life goes on. Life goes on. Goes on. Thanks, Robbie.
Jones. You came up. I need
What's
to
that?
go. I'm going with you guys. I need to go sleep.
How you
Are
going,
you gonna take
Gav?
off, Gav?
Yeah, it's been a
man.
pleasure, gents, as always.
Thanks for joining in.
Okay,
Thanks
yep.
for joining in, man.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
Gav, good. Yeah, good to see you, Gav, man. We'll see you soon, man.
Always, Larry. Always, mate. Right, Dal. Thanks for having me, mate. And you, Larry,
Take care,
too.
man.
And peace out, guys.
All right, Gav. See you soon.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Now he left me alone with you.
Well, fucking hell, I'm here with Larry. What am I going to do? Back off. He playing the drums, you. I nearly said cretin. I didn't though. But
No, listen, that's okay. You could say you keep playing the drums, you dirty bastard. It doesn't bother me. It's you know the funny thing is, Del. Years ago, I started looking into different things, and common law and different things in Magna Carta and how the Declaration was assigned and everything else, and I let that go because I got married. As you know, these things happen. Got married, had a lot of kids and everything else, and I let it go to get the flat Earth thing just kind of happened upon me, and I tried to debunk it and I couldn't, and it just got me back into. I haven't taken these drums out in years, and when I say years, I mean I play. Once in a while the kids come over and they're like, "Hey, Dad, play the drums," and they like dance around and stuff like that. Have some fun, type of thing. Oh, pardon me. And it's actually inspiring. I didn't even realize. I don't call myself an artist whatsoever. Messing around. Yeah, can I play drums? Can I do different things?
Yeah.
Of course I can.
I can call you an artist.
Well, thank you. I never thought that I would actually be coined like an artist or anything else. And it's kind of funny. I just crack up. I'm like, oh man, really?
You're a fucking drummer anyway. I can testify to that. Seriously. You know,
I just like having fun. I would not want to get paid for it. I do it for fun. I do it for enjoyment. It's actually a kind of a release for me, if you will, just to like get the aggression out and sort of thing. I used to play. I was in a couple of bands through the years when I was younger, and believe it or not, when people watch us, for people that are going to watch us, my hair was actually halfway down my back as a teenager, and I was a drummer. I had the moccasin boots.
You wouldn't believe it now, but yeah.
Exactly. I got the, I got kind of the, almost a mohawk. And by the way, the receding hairline is because I have 6 kids.
Just stop. I have 3 and 2 grandchildren, so I'm, pretty much the same.
Amen. Yeah, exactly. And so through the years, it's kind of funny. I literally, it was kind of odd. I was looking into something else totally, and I won't go into that. Everybody who knows me and Dell, you've known me for a while, so you know what that is.
Yeah. And
we got onto the flat Earth, and after a couple of hours, I'm like, holy crap. Because I do understand the math. I do understand the physics. I come from a very the family I have, which are still around. Most are passed, unfortunately.
Engineering more than science.
All engineering backgrounds and everything else, and so I totally got that, and just came upon it kind of accidentally, and then I got my creative side out. And I'm like, well, let me just bring the drums up and start like jamming one time. It was kind of funny. It was a fluke, actually. It was a fluke. When I tell you I haven't played these things in 15 years, I'm not kidding. I haven't played for a while, and after a while, you start to jam, it comes back, and everything else.
Fair play to you. You just keep playing. It's like riding a bike, or a woman, as they say in Ireland.
I was gonna say that, and then they'll call me the super pimp.
Yeah, I'm not vying for a pimp status now. I just vulgar, really. I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, actually, no. Here's how you make a pimp status. Okay, raise your bottle. Okay, here we go. Obi Damas and a half a banana to you. Okay, there you go. You're a pimp.
That sounded like some sort of a fucking something that Jedi had come out with.
Jay's man. Listen, Jay's pretty cool.
Banana.
Half a banana. Actually, it's from an old comedy skit that I heard. Oh boy, you know what? I can't remember the skit. Because I reference a lot of comics, and one of my favorites was Rodney Dangerfield. As a comic and
the last
different ones.
time I saw him, his head was in a fish tank. That wasn't cool.
Dangerfield, he actually just recently he just passed, I believe, or went to the other side or something like that.
Honestly, man, the last time I saw him was in that movie. I can't remember the name of the fucking thing now. Oh bloody hell, Natural Born Killers. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, with Woody Harrelson and that was.
And he was your one's father, and then his head was in the fish tank, and it was like that was the last time I saw Rodney Dangerfield. Seriously, not joking. So he's been dead since 1994, as far as I was concerned.
Oh yeah, that's that Mandela effect. Come on, Del. Come on.
Don't even get me started on that malarkey.
Oh yeah. No. Now we're gonna keep it real chill. We're gonna keep it chilled. It's gonna be chilled. Cool, just like jamming, having some fun.
Yeah. So
I think that's how it should be. And you know, I've also been criticized for okay, you put flat Earth in the channel and you don't talk about flat Earth. I'm like, well, on occasion, we certainly do.
I've
Or
heard
certainly
about flat Earth before, for feck's sake. But do you want to be a flat Earth bore? Put flat Earth bore in the channel, and then we'll talk about flat Earth all night. How about that?
yeah, that that's my point. And you know, there's other things and other stuff happening. You know, even though some of the people that and I will not mention names, maybe ballers or trolls or whatever, they actually have some chops they can play.
Man,
Suppose
I will say, I won't mention names, but I know what you mean.
yeah, exactly.
Some of the flat earthers can be in the same fucking pen as the ballers, because if you're looking for vitriol and nastiness, there's no fucking difference. And
Thank you.
yeah, look, Larry, you know me a long time, man. I've only ever said what I saw. I'm not the one that's out there making videos imposing ideas on people.
Right.
I'd never dream of that in a million years. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm just here observing everything. You know, that's like outside radio. That's my thing. And I haven't had a radio in a while, but that you've seen that earlier on. It's stuck on my tablet. The A View from the Bog and outside radio. Like, I've been around way before this. I'm not trying to do seniority bullshit, but what I'm saying is, when I see what's going on in a lot of hangouts and chats, you know, you just go, oh, you know, oh dear. You know, I normally put that in the chat, and I just leave it at that, and make my excuses and leave, because there's always going to be someone there to fucking, you know, rock the boat, you know. And I don't mean any individual. It's just whatever individual is, you know, lately, you know, that kind of thing.
Right.
So, feck it, man. You know, we're all on our own journeys, and this is a drama-free zone. How about that? It's good drums.
There we go.
Yeah, good drum.
There we go.
Catch-up guitar playing, and the fucking, it's slightly out of tune, and I'd say all the 320 people are going nuts. Or 332, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I hate to keep you up so late. Or early, I should say. Early.
Sorry, it doesn't matter now at this stage. I'm going beyond Karen. Because, you know, a lot of stuff that we hear is important, man. And, you know, it's all right for me or you. You know, we can fucking suss it out and go, you know. But I think about the new people. Well, doesn't everybody? But then at the same time, we were all new at one time. And you know, you feck off and find your own bloody way, you know. How about that? I think if you're really looking for truth, you will find it. And,
exactly.
Yeah. Really. If you're looking for drama, you'll find that too. Just. Yeah. You know.
Exactly.
Stop watching. Start watching YouTube, which is just another telly, basically, man, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The one of the nice differences is, you know, obviously we would have never met, you know, just watching television or anything. And obviously it's more of an interaction, social gathering type of thing, which I totally enjoy. I really enjoy, and I didn't realize the benefit of it until a couple of years ago when I started joining in, and you know,
that's what,
yeah, doing different.
drama side and everything else. It is the biggest telephone in the world.
Yeah.
And that's how we've met each other, and that's how so many people have met each other in this, And that's why, in fact, I would say that's the only benefit of the internet, that it put people in contact with each other. Now, I know, there's a lot to be said about the information and blah, blah, blah. We've been overblown with information. The information is out there for people to dig into, and, fucking, mud through all the bullshit. But the point is, that is the one big upside of the internet, is that it allowed ordinary people to fucking communicate with each other over the ether, man. You're in Canada. I'm in a sovereign republic of air, allegedly. That's what I like.
Well, no, I'm actually in New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. Sorry, man. Yeah, you are.
No, it's
in
okay.
New Jersey. Yeah, I know. Sorry, man.
New Jersey. Yeah, the home of Joe Pesci.
Oh man, for fuck's sake! Did I tell you the first time I won a radio competition was that the actual question was, where is the Sopranos set, right?
Oh boy. Oh shit. I know where this is going. Okay. All right.
I literally, on a text on my phone on the old Nokias, because this was back in the in the day, right? 2005 or 6. And I typed in as a joke, Noi. I typed it in as you would say it, Noi Jersey. And I know that's a cliche. I know that's not like the way people say it. But
yeah, I know.
I won the fucking competition. It was weird, wasn't it?
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious. And
well, no, I meant that as like a double joke, because it's like, come on.
Yeah.
So
no Joey, right? Yeah. But do you know what the prize was? It was it was 2 tickets to an interactive play. Now, someone like me, a fakeologist before flat earth ranking, this kind of thing was like, wow. And you go into this thing, and it was called Joey and Maria's Wedding, right? So myself and my partner turned up to a wedding. And
oh boy.
No, seriously. And all these other people who bought tickets to this thing, I didn't even know about it until I heard it on the radio, and the blah blah blah. The upshot of it was, the question for and I won it, right? And the thing was, we were there, and it was Joey and Maria's wedding, and it was an interactive play. It was set in a local hotel, and it had food and everything. And for all intents and purposes, you were at a wedding, but you weren't related to the mafia people that were organizing it, right? I'm seriously, man, this is weird. But like, the people were there, the actors were, Joey and Maria were there, they got married, the mafia guy came, or what would I say, the Godfather came in, and they were all giving them, fucking, what do you call them? What's the word where you give somebody a present, but it's something, a tribute? They were all there giving tributes. And then a gun battle broke out. There was people shooting each other, right? All fucking play, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And the only difference was the people like myself, the fucking audience were in the play. You know, I'm telling you, if nothing, it drove home to me how easy they can do something like Sandy Hook or 9/11 or whatever. It's the same fucking concept, only on the smaller scale that I'm describing. But like, you know, that was the Joey and Maria's wedding, you know, as won by me with Noise Joyzy, you know, just being joking. I was just being flippant, and then I get a text, "You won the competition. Please, you know, be here, you know, and blah blah blah." You know, they sent me the fucking, you know, uh, the various, you know, to be there. You know what I mean? The tickets and whatever. And like this was all over the phone. I was thought it was wow. You know?
Right.
But yeah,
Actually, the club, the club from Sopranos is actually, you know, the Bada Bing. If anybody's watched
bada
Sopranos,
bing. Yeah.
yeah, the Bada Bing Club is down in Clifton. It's actually off of Route. I think it's off of Route 3 down by MetLife Stadium. It's actually a real place.
Still on the go.
Oh yeah, and the house is real, and I think that's in Richfield. I'm not sure exactly. So
That was
yeah,
no, sorry, Larry. Go on, man.
no. I'm just saying they were actual, you know, places. Even, and we'll flip over from the Mafia to sci-fi and go to Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
That's
Okay,
not
with
sci-fi.
Jason.
That's 1980s / horror.
Exactly. Well, if you look at the original Friday the 13th, when the beginnings.
I did when I was. I'm old enough to be scared shitless going home to the cinema in an empty town. Seriously, man. When I was walking home after seeing that, there was fuck all around, and I was waiting for Jason to jump out at every corner.
Well,
seriously,
you know, Dale, you know the funny part about Friday the 13th, the original. I mean, the first one, the very first one,
because jumped out on your one on the boat. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
Okay, all right, let's go to the opening scene where the truck drops off the hitchhiker because she's going to the camp, and you see the cemetery in the background. That cemetery is only 5 miles from my home. It was in a place called Hope, New Jersey, where they did the original film, and it was Camp Novi Bosco where they actually filmed. It wasn't Camp Crystal Lake. They renamed it, of course. It was filmed right here. Rumor has it they're actually doing a new one, and the whole film crew is coming back to reshoot the Friday the 13th or 14th or 19th or whatever the hell it is.
Friday the 13th kind of part fucking 6 to the power of Einstein.
Touche.
Oh no, man! I see your Friday the 13th, and I raise you, fucking. Who's your man? Scottish dude. Fucking. A big moon to all the, you know, the British invaders. Australian guy playing the part. Jesus, I'll get it in the end. I don't know. I'm depending on you to fucking remember I can't remember the name of Braveheart, right? Remember Braveheart?
Oh yeah, with Mel Gibson. Yeah, okay.
Right. Set in Scotland, right? But because of all the bullshit, right? It's filmed here in Ireland.
Yeah.
Seriously. It was filmed on the Curragh, just out the road here, right? Where, to the point, they were hiring all these actors,
Yep.
extras from the sort of the Irish Reserve Army, right? Which is the FCA, right? Which colloquially known as the Free Clothes Association, you know, as a joke, but like seriously. And
Right.
a load of people, including my younger brother, joined the FCA because they heard a rumor that they were going to be taken as extras. And yeah, lo and behold, that's my claim to fame on the what do you call it? The what do you call them again?
The extras or the
The Scottish fucking movie. Oh bloody hell! There's loads of people in the chat probably going, "Idiot!" I can't remember, man. I had a blank. The movie, the
yeah, Braveheart. Braveheart. Yeah.
Braveheart, right? And yeah,
I'm sorry, I googled it.
well, I'm glad you did because see,
I'm only kidding.
oh, we're all fucking brain dead. We have to rely on Google to remind us about shit that we should already remember.
I didn't. I'm just actually. My hands are behind my head. I'm not typing anything. I'm just back relaxing. I didn't type the damn thing. I was waiting for you to do it, and I just bailed you out.
You virtually Googled something.
Yes, I'm thinking in my mind. What was it? What was it? What was it?
It was
Seriously?
Braveheart.
Seriously?
Brother came home with all these like fucking swords and shit. Look what we got from the yeah. That's what's going on, man. It's all make believe at the end of the day.
Oh man, yeah, I'm telling you.
Really, you know. And
you know it.
no, but seriously, man. Before, you know, I just want to say this. I was in fucking Blair Castle as well, right? In Scotland. And I saw the guy that they hire to do the whole, you know, Braveheart thing. So, you know what I mean? There's people, it's like going to NASA and seeing a rocket, you know? I went to fucking Scotland and saw Braveheart. You know what I mean? Sorry, man.
No, it's okay. No, it's good. It's good. I'm just shaking my head because I've done the same. I've done the same thing. And after you kind of put the glasses on, as I've said many a time, you put the glasses on, you're like, oh crap. And once you see, you can't unsee what you've seen, and then you start researching and doing different things.
Yeah,
that's where like I'm shaking my head because I understand that. I was like, oh wow, this is really pretty heavy. To use a 70s term, yeah, this is heavy, man.
Yeah.
And you can go on from there. You can use 90s terms, 80s terms, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. The point is, once you see, you cannot.
Airplane.
Yeah. Once you kind of wake up, at some point you're like, oh shit, boogie. What the hell happened?
It's like, fool me once, I put food on your family. You know what I mean, man?
Yep. Yeah. I absolutely get it. I absolutely get it. Yeah, and then you look in the mirror in the morning and you're like, how did I not see this? And you know, you go through different stages, which we all do.
Yeah.
You know, I had a conversation as I told you earlier with a friend of mine, and that's a New Jersey term. I'm sorry, or New York term. It's like, hey, a friend of mine. Hey, Joey Cappuccino. Yeah, no. It's a friend of mine that is a very nice person, she actually was on social media and she was throwing some stuff up there about like joking about, oh yeah, it's flat. The cat's gonna. I had her on the phone for 45 minutes and she's like, okay, so, all right, we're not spinning. And I just gave her some information, let her go look for herself. I mean, it's not something that needs to be pushed on somebody. It's something that, okay, let me give you some information. Check this out. If you find something different than I did, let's talk about it. And it's not a hurtful thing or a drama thing or anything else. It's something where you have a conversation with someone and you just go back and forth because that's what it should be.
Larry, I wonder, did you ever know anybody in the Bronx in the 70s? Or do you know anybody who might have known anyone in the Bronx? And we can take that bit private, you know, because I just thought of it, you know. I used to fucking live there, you know. And wouldn't it be fucking weird if you knew someone who knew me, you know, in the day, you know? So,
it absolutely would. It absolutely would be, and you know, I mean, I know so many people from so many different backgrounds with different things that they do in the city and out of the city. I'm actually about 60, I think about 50 some miles. Let's call it 60 miles away from the city. I'm west of the city, and yeah, I've known people that I've known some. Some. And actually, Dale, what's kind of funny? Everybody thinks of, you know, as soon as you say, you know, Sopranos or Mafia or something like that, they think Italian right away. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. What
I
most
know.
people don't realize is that the Irish were the actual ones that had the first organized, if you want to call it mafia or syndicate, whatever you want to call it, it's up to you. The Irish were the first to actually develop that. And actually Kennedy and, you know, yeah, Irish.
But who financed them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cheers. Cheers.
That's the bottom line, man. Who financed them? There's like a big fucking card game going on, and at the table is the fucking Jesuits, the Jews, the fucking Jesuits, the Masons, the Jews, the Jesuits, the Masons. You know what I mean? And all.
Yeah, you said.
And
you sound like the guy from. You sound like the, okay, good.
No, I just say, and all other interested parties, right? That's my fucking opinion at the moment, man. But like, that's just what I see. No, fucking everybody else has their own opinion, you know.
You know what? Touche. Because yeah, exactly. For those that know, actually know. And it's up to yourself, myself, anyone listening. Nobody's in chat, so
that's good. I like these kind of chats. Nobody's listening.
It's up.
They might learn something, Larry, from you or me. You know, not much, but you know, they might learn something. Anyway, I'll shut up. Sorry, Larry.
Oh, it's all right. Though. It's all right. I'm just going to say it's something where you know, once you know, I hate to use the word obligation. I would say it's a responsibility. Where if you see something that is wrong, you just like walk away from it or something. That is wrong. That is totally wrong. No, you have an obligation at that point to present some information whatever it is, and let that person make up their own mind. It's not like you're teaching that person or schooling that person, if you will.
Yeah.
It's something where, hey, take a look at this. Hey, we'll have a talk. We'll chat about it later on or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility that, you know, I think for myself, I'm only speaking for myself, not for Dell here. For myself, I have a responsibility to where I will say to someone, hey, what do you think about this? And present it to them. If they don't, if they're like, no, I want to hold on to my globe and like hug the basketball and all this kind of stuff. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I have no problem with that. I presented the information. If they don't want to look into it or something like that, that's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to, hey, why don't you take a look at this? And that's as far as it goes. And the funny thing is, Dale, I have done this with many a person. I don't know how many, 5, 7, 10, somewhere in there. They've actually come back to me and they're like, hey, you know, on the side, of course, because obviously they don't want to, you know, they don't want to present it or anything.
Yeah. Quiet whispers to the side.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And they're like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Okay, now they're interested and they can do their own research and make up their own mind. That's what it's all about. You have to make up your own mind depending on the information you're given, pardon me, and they can look at it for themselves. And it's been really good. I've actually had positive vibes with a lot of people. You know, just out. I mean, just out like you know, going to the pizzeria or going to the local place or whatever. I've actually had a lot of good responses.
Brilliant.
Good responses.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I tell you there, you know, going to have another jam, will we? Have another song?
Yeah. Actually, I need to release a little bit of water. Unfortunately,
Walk away. Walk away.
This thing was meant to please the women on the flat plane. Unfortunately, I have to let some water out from time to time, so I shall be back.
Yeah. It's called releasing the water, extracting the H2O from the Larry. It's a you know, a very, you know, particular procedure, but at the same time, NASA knows how to do it, so we're all right. I'm only joking. Back NASA and all that sales in her. We'll have a song. Maybe while Larry's in the jacks, I'll actually find my plectrum. I've lost my plectrum. It's joint out.
I'm being attacked by pterodactyls.
Dell loses plectrum is some sort of an international incident. But, we got problems with plectrum wires. It's a good drum beat, man. Guitar. Sorry, my fucking guitar is not bloody working for some reason. It blasted, man.
What happened?
I don't know. It's just not working. It's turned into a pumpkin at 4:20. I know, seriously, it's not fucking working. The wires here. You might hear me strumming it here and through the microphone. But
Yep.
there's nothing going.
Yep, I hear that, but I don't hear the I don't hear the reverb or anything.
Yeah, nothing going through the microphone, man. It's just pretty pissy offy. But you know something, Larry, because of the time as well, it's a bit late for me. I have to get up tomorrow as well.
Okay, yeah. If you want to shut down, no problem, Dill. If you want to shut down.
But Larry, it was brilliant fucking talking to you and jamming with you.
Absolutely. As always, Dill. As always, man. I love you, man. You're cool.
Well, we'll get another one going. Well, I'll get technically better at it. At least wires. Make sure the wires are fucking working. But earlier on we had some good jams, so I have to say, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Of course. Hey, it's always worth it. It's been a while since we actually jammed, and I enjoyed myself thoroughly. It was really cool.
Yeah, and listen, we've had 8 viewers most of the time, and
oh wow.
Yeah, even when you joined, it went from 9 to 11. I know, I'm only joking. I had to put in 9 to 11. But it's been a steady 8 to 9 viewers. I'm just looking at it now, as if that makes a difference. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just funny.
Wait a second. Let me do the famous Jimmy rim shot.
There you go. Do you want to go out with an incredible drum solo? I'll turn you up full blast and just blow us out with a drum solo before you.
Yeah, I could do that. I could.
All right, man. There you go. The floor is yours. Hit us with a fucking drum. And if I can get the wires to work here, I'll join in with you. But just whatever you want to do yourself, man.
Need my sticks. And we have to end with the significant. Yeah.
Walk over, man.
Thank you, Cleveland.
Thank you, Larry. Fucking top fucking kudos to you, man.
Oh, thanks. Like I said, I haven't played in a long time, and I just got these things. They're actually quite dusty.
That was a brilliant, to drum out, for the hangout. Thank you so much, man. Look, man, I look forward to the next time we jam and have a chat,
Absolutely.
whatever. Yeah. And
Absolutely, yes.
well, so to all the 9 people out there watching us at the moment, just love hearts to all of you. I just put that in the chat there earlier on. And Larry,
Exactly.
Thanks for dropping into the pub tonight, man. You made it, man. You made the night.
Hey, Dale, I love you, brother. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, take care, buddy. You're a great drummer, man. And
Thanks.
Thanks to whatever we would call it, the New World Order or whatever, for bringing it out in us all. And feck all the feck all the big.
Yeah. Well, for those that know, Dell, it actually that's a very genuine statement, and I don't use that term very often. It's a very genuine statement, and the reason I say that is because it's like the advanced after party. This is not like just an after party. This is the advanced after party. Like we've already been around the block. We already know what's going on.
Yeah.
Here.
Been there, done that.
And
yeah,
exactly. We joke, we kid, we mess around, we have some fun because we have to release the stress a little bit, and that's what's brilliant about some of these hangouts. And Dell, always a pleasure, just to jam out and stuff like that. I love it.
There's me, Bessie. That's me little one.
There you go.
All right, that's the one that. And you have your drums, man. And why not?
I just learned how to play Tuesdays, so I'm kind of new at this.
There you go. Well, we got to get you some lessons. Stick to the drums for now, because you're bang on them, man. All right? No joke.
I've actually gotten inspiration from Dell yourself, as well as several others, to actually get them out of the basement and dust them off and play again. And it's actually been my honor and my pleasure. Thank you.
You're a good man, Larry, and keep on keeping on, doing what you're doing. That's all we can all do. Oh, man.
Yep.
And I'm gonna feck off now because it's late. And thanks, Larry. Right? I look forward to the next time we have a jam, man.
Exactly. Go ahead and shut. Yeah, go ahead and shut us down, Dell. I could see you're sleeping, or just about ready to like.
Just about ready to drop. I'm fit to drop.
So, yeah. So, no, we're good. So thanks for having me. We'll do it soon, and depending on and I'm not like somebody, many people say, oh, you're looking up your light. No, my flat screen is up there. I have 2 clocks on the wall. I'm looking at the time, and I realize what time it is for Dell. 5:30 in the morning.
It's time
at
to
this
go.
point.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Yes. Go to bed.
Yeah, exactly. So somebody accuses you of like, oh, you're looking up like you're lying. No, I'm looking at the clock.
I'm sending. I'm holding up a big DJI. Said, it's late.
Hey, Dale, listen, good time as always. I hope the sound comes out when this goes on, and I'll go back and kind of check it out. And sometimes it's like up and down and different things. So hopefully it came out okay.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Sometime we'll get together and actually put the MP3s together, even. Like the drums and the guitar. That's not beyond our bloody capability. Sometimes. But I love just playing live and, see what way it comes out.
Yeah, same here. And it's actually quite surprising. I went back and watched some of the jams I did on different channels, and I'm like, wow, that actually sounded pretty good. I was pretty surprised myself. I'm like, holy crap.
No, man, you're grand. Because as someone who's playing along with you, you know what I mean? I can hear, I'm looking forward to going back and listening to what we sounded like, together. But like when I'm playing and you're there playing as well, we get into sync. I don't know. It's probably like the way, a bunch of women get, all into, the moon. I'm only joking, but you know what I mean.
I know. Yeah, that means that means something different. That I understand.
Synchronized our bloody, drums.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, and you know what, Del? The funny thing is, I played out with so many musicians, several bands. The funny thing is, the first guitarist, he has an Ibanez. It's like a Gibson replica, and that's the person I started with. We're still friends to this day. He doesn't live that far away. I may get him down here for a jam or something like that. And my point is, if he would miss a lick, as you call it, or a different, something he was supposed to do, I would instantly correct at the same time as we're playing too. It's hard to do it over, obviously over YouTube. And as you're playing, and I hear in the background as you're playing, it's like, okay, wait a second, I'm off beat or he's off beat, and I'll instantly correct and do that. So that's a major part of it. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I totally enjoyed the hangout tonight. I thank you very much. It actually made my day.
Thank you, Larry. I wish sometime we'd be on the same fucking platform on a stage where you be there playing your drums and I turn around to you and play the guitar and we could sing. And right there would there be no YouTube, you know what I mean? It could be put out over YouTube later on, you know what I mean? But like pure fucking getting together. But thank you, Larry, right?
Oh, thank you. No, Dell, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
All right,
And thank you for anyone who's listening. All 9 viewers in 11 seconds. I had to get that in, didn't you?
Well, thank you everyone for watching and listening to me beat on the drums. It sounded like a gorilla loose in a banana factory or something.
Larry, you pimp, man. You keep on being the pimp, man. All right? You keep on being you. And everybody else out there, Thanks for listening to us jamming. And stay tuned for the next one.